We're going to get started here on YouTube. Everybody stand by. Let me pick up the microphone here. All right, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to the SkyHUBLINK Monday Night System-Wide Net. This is Jack KE0VH. We are also on YouTube here as well. I'll say hi to some of my friends in the YouTube chat. But welcome, welcome, welcome. I've got a light I've got to fix up here. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to essentially dispense with the usual net preamble tonight because this is going to be my last run with the Monday Night Net. This will be my last Monday Night Net in its entirety. I have decided to pursue some other Monday night ventures and some other things here. I have been doing this net now for nigh on about 20 years. I actually think it's about 23 years. So we're going to be doing something a little bit different tonight. My net question is going to be essentially, what is your favorite thing about amateur radio? And I'm going to start off by saying that my favorite thing about amateur radio, without a doubt, is the people. I understand my YouTube stream may be having just a little bit of an issue. Stand by, everyone. Stand by one. This is KE0VH. All right, we'll let that go ahead and pick back up, and we'll see if okay. That says that it's doing okay. A buffering will probably run out. Yeah, guys, I have been doing this net for I really think right at about 23 years, and once again, I have decided to kind of go some different directions. I need to free up Monday nights for some other things that I want to do. Those of you who have seen some of my streams on YouTube know that I'm doing that. I also have some other projects, but never fear, I am going to continue to operate SkyHUBLINK. I am at this time the elected president of the SkyHUBLINK board. Skylar's vice president. We have a great crew on our SkyHUBLINK board that has really made a difference with this major repeater linking system. And we've got, folks, of course, joined in from all over the country. And we have many, many people who are interested in being a part of SkyHUBLINK, and we're so grateful for that. Skylar and I started this thing. We're going to have to put together a little bit of a history on it, but I think we essentially started this thing about 10 years ago as well, and started linking up all the repeaters around the area that wanted to be a part of it. We have, of course, since gone digital in many different shapes and forms, and have just had a really wonderful time trying to serve and open up the community to amateur radio and what it can do for us as far as being able to communicate, to make new friends, to help people out, to be here for emergency services, anything and everything. So honestly, that's what I love most about ham radio. SkyHUBLINK has without a doubt been the most rewarding experience for me that I have had in my amateur radio career. Let me reset. This is KE0VH. And all of you guys watching on YouTube, thank you very much. I'll acknowledge you here. Those of you who are in the chat, thank you very much. So anyway, I first of all want to bring Kat on, W0KPH. Kat, of course, down in Pueblo West has been our logger for so many years. We've got about 14 check-ins that she has taken so far. So we'll go down this list here tonight, and we'll take some more check-ins via radio. I want to say hello to my friends once again in the YouTube chat. Captain Jack will be back in the airplane tomorrow night, by the way, because I'm actually going to be out of town Wednesday through Monday. So we're going to have a live stream tomorrow night on my YouTube channel where we fly from Denver to Nashville in a Southwest 737 MAX. So that I'm going to be doing it in real life on Wednesday, but tomorrow night we'll have some fun with a live stream. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and finish up my final net here. And let me reset and explain one other thing to you about that. This is KE0VH. And once again, those of you on the YouTube chat, thank you so much for being in there. Scott is here from Minnesota. Major Mark, hello. Bernice, thanks for being here. John is here. Rob is here. Let's see, my good buddy, Aviation Geek in Nashville is here. Want to thank all of you guys there on the YouTube channel and those listening on the radio. So Monday night is going to be more or less open for anybody who wants to, one, either take over the SkyHUBLINK system-wide Monday night net, or maybe you can come up with a net of your own that you'd like to do. You can always email me and present that information. If there's a net that you would like to hold on Monday night, I'm dressed in my Broncos garb tonight because I do have the Broncos game over here on screen number 5. So we'll be keeping up with that. It looks like the Browns and the Broncos are tied 7-7 here in the first quarter at Denver's Mile High Stadium. So with that, let's go ahead and acknowledge all of our check-ins. Brian, K6SKI is here. Bucky W0SUN, Gary NC2WX, Paul KF0EYS, KI0AR Bernice, W7JPJ John is here, KE0SMR Eric, KF0HWV Wyatt, AE0NO Marvin, KB2IDX Chris, KF0OVL Kenneth, KF0SES Marty, and AE7RJ, my good buddy Randall, is up there. Yeah, okay, has the YouTube screen gone crazy again? All right, let me see if I can, why does this have to happen on the net last night? Well, there you go. Let's see. Let me see if I can restart this. Stand by, guys. I'm sorry. Stand by. This is Kate Zervia. Oh, okay. Dave says YouTube looks fine. I think I may see what's going on with it. So we'll just leave it at that, and I'll go with that. Dave, thank you very much. All right. Kat, W0KPH. Kat just came to amateur radio a couple of 3 years ago now, and Kat, tonight's net topic is going to be what do you love most about amateur radio? What do you love most about amateur radio? You guys, my friends, are it for me. Kat, good evening. Welcome to the net. All right. And we'll get Kat on here via radio.
Well, good evening, Jack, and everybody on the net. I don't know if I'm going to answer your question or not, but I'm going to tell you this. Back in 2021, I got my license. And I was so proud.
Okay, Brian, thanks. You say it looks good there as well. Okay, good.
A pizza
Very
pan.
Good. Stand by.
Actually, it was a cast iron pizza pan and a magnet mount antenna. And I was able to hit that big antenna about 5 miles from my house. And guess who I got? I got on the SkyHUBLINK and I met Jack. Well, once I got brave enough to start asking about HF radios because I knew I wanted to upgrade and go into HF, Jack was the one who convinced me to go with the Yaesu Shack-in-a-Box. Everybody been talking about the ICOMs, and it was Jack that actually came on and interrupted into it. Well, he didn't interrupt. He joined a QSO, and he convinced me to get that 991 Alpha. Since then, an FT5, another 991, and a 101 MP, FT70, another FT5. Jack, I owe it all to you. I owe all of my growth into HF and to digital to you, and the decrease in my checking account. I can't take it with me, so I might as well enjoy it. That's my theory here. So thank you so much, Jack. And yes, I love most meeting all the people that I've met on the radio. Back to you, Jack. W0KPH.
Oh, Kat, that is way too kind. Way too kind, my friend. Thank you so much. Yeah, you and Earl have been a blessing. Not only have you helped with so many things down there, but you're just great people. Just some of the best people that we have here in the state of Colorado. And you are loved and appreciated, my friend, very, very much. Thank you so much for that. I want to say hi to Graham up in Scotland. There on the YouTube live feed watching in Scotland. My buddy Scott Todd again. Dave, some YouTube guys. Kelmo is here. Thank you for being here, guys. Eric is here. Akia is here. Let's see, Dave, of course, Dave Avery. Dave, again, so many things. Had such a great time with you. We'll talk more about that on tomorrow night's stream, as a matter of fact. But, I'm going to go ahead and let's take another round of check-ins here, Kat. Then we'll go ahead and get to the list that's already there. Let's see, I see WD0CIV. Charles has just checked in, and VK2DY. So, guys, we're going to go down that list. Hey, my good buddy in flight simming, CST Gaming, is on the YouTube channel. CST, there's a salute for you, buddy. Thanks for being here tonight. My last amateur radio SkyHUBLink net. Now, if another net comes along, I might fill in here and there. But full-time doing this net, I've been kind of taking some nights off lately, and I've had other things going on, but we're going to go ahead and call this my final net for the Monday night net. So let's see. Let's get another round of check-ins in here, Kat, in NetLogger. We are on NetLogger tonight. If you are digital right now, if you are digital and would like to check into tonight's net, please call now. This is K0VH. Yeah, guys, I appreciate that. CST, nice to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here. What we do ham radio-wise.
82AJ.
Okay, there's Alpha.
KC0KW.
82AJ, KC0. Oop.
Kilo Delta 4, Alpha Charlie Golf.
Kilo Echo 0, and Mike India Zulu.
Okay, Kat, I'll read these off to you as well if they... Okay. All right. Let me start there and start with 82AJ. Got Stuardo on the list there. The Kilo Charlie 0. I was not able to retain your call long enough. The KC 0, Kilo Charlie 0. Come back with your full call sign, please. Yeah. See, this is going to be my. This is going to be my last amateur radio net doing this. The Monday night net, I'm going to retire from it, and going to be doing other things.
Hey, Jack, it's Jerry. My call's KC0KW.
Oh, it's Jerry. Okay, very good.
20 years, 23 years, long time. Congratulations. Thank you for an excellent job helping out ham radio. From all of us at KCY, you've been a great godsend. Take care, buddy. KC0KW.
Okay, Jerry, thank you so much. That's very kind, very kind. I appreciate it. KC-Wide guys, wonderful, wonderful group of Wires X repeaters and operators there based in the Kansas City area. My good buddy Jerry there, who sends me great Kansas City Chiefs stuff. It's wonderful. So there you go. Okay, Kat, I heard 82AJ, KC0KW. That was Jerry. KD4 Alpha Charlie Golf, Kilo Delta 4 Alpha Charlie Golf, and Rob KE0MIZ. Kilo Echo 0 Mike India Zulu. Yeah, my buddy CST Gaming on YouTube says, oh, you just started watching it. yeah, CST, I'm going to concentrate a little bit more on some of the flight sim stuff for Monday nights and some other things that I want to do. Kind of like you changing things up a little bit on your live stream. But let's go to the top of the list here and hear from all the amateur radio operators checking in. Yoham on my YouTube stream. Hello, my friend. Thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for checking stuff out. So we got quite a long list, guys. If you're in line, stay there. I want to hear from you. Brian, K6SKI, over there in the Fairplay, Colorado area. Brian, you're first on the list tonight. Good evening. Welcome to the net from KE0VH. Okay, we'll hear from all these amateur radio operators now, guys. Okay, waiting for Brian. There he is.
Hey, good evening there, Jack, and everybody else out there tonight. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving, and congrats there, Jack, on whatever 23 years doing this net. It was nice to be able to help you out here and there, and a year of that. But yeah, that's a long time to go. But yeah, my favorite thing, it's kind of like what you said, the people we meet, especially here on SkyHUBLink. You know, and I love doing my HF and so forth like that. But, you know, here on SkyHUBLink, it's really a cool place. Lots of great people to talk to and so forth. And we'll miss this net, but hopefully someone will pick it up and bring another good net to the network here. But other than that, that's all I've really got for you there. And sorry to see it go, but, we've actually talked about it, and better to have something fresh, I think. And hopefully someone out there's got some ideas, and we'll either take it over or bring up something new. But either way, thanks for everything, Jack. You do tons around here. A lot of things we probably don't even know about. So, yeah, props to you, and we'll talk to you soon. 7-3 from K6, SKI.
Yeah, okay, Brian, very good. Well, thank you for your kind words, and thanks for all the big support that you do, of course, with the SkyHUBLink Colorado Severe Weather Net every day here on the system at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and for helping Gary out there and all that you've done, Brian. You've been an integral part. I'm going to continue to be more or less the daily operations manager for SkyHUBLink. We're working on a couple of really cool projects right now, including a new repeater at Estes Park and some other things that are going on behind the scenes. Skylar and I talk several times a week, sometimes almost daily, but definitely several times a week on things going on that we're trying to do and trying to keep the system going. And I'm just going to do more of that behind the scenes work and daily operations. So there you go. All right, W0SUM, my good friend Bucky, who does so much with us on the Wires X side of things. And Bucky, glad to have you in here tonight. The thing you love most about amateur radio is the main question tonight, Bucky, for the final K0VH version of the SkyHUBLink Monday Night Net. Anyway, W0SUN, go ahead, Bucky, welcome. All right, let's see what Bucky has to say here. I wish I could get this camera more in focus, but it's not behaving.
All right, I'm coming in on Hamshack Hotline tonight. I thought I'd try that out for the net tonight. Hopefully I'm coming in okay. Let me know in the net logger if I'm not. All right, really quick, a little bit of history. I first started coming in on the SPE net when you were on IRLP, and in 2003, I moved back to my hometown of Colorado in 2002, and I started checking into the SPE net. And I first met Jack when I was doing an IT job at K-Love, and I was introduced to you as Bucky. And you're the one who brought my nickname into ham radio.
Kind of made it
stick, all these
huh?
years I've been known as Bucky in the IT world. I was introduced to you.
Hey guys, those of you on YouTube, if you wouldn't mind smashing that thumbs up button, sure would appreciate it.
And you're the one who really brought that name back into ham radio. So thanks for that. I always like going by that name. And yeah, I've really been happy to be a part of SPNet. Thanks for bringing me on as a Yaesu fan in Fusion and into the SkyHUBLink system, and got me introduced to all the repeaters that I did with Mark and all you guys, and that was really awesome. So I'm really, really proud and happy to be a part of SkyHUBLink. One of the reasons I started the KC Net on Thursday night is my daughter lives in KC, and I just wanted to meet more people. One of the reasons I do these nets and help out and to get on the system is I've made a lot of friends through ham radio, especially with the repeater system that we have on SkyHUBLink and that type of thing. So thanks for letting us be a part of SkyHUBLink, and I really appreciate it. So I think my favorite thing is the same as you. I like all the communication aspect and meeting a lot of friends. Back to net control. Thanks a lot, Jack. K0VH from W0SUN.
Okay, we'll let that repeater drop for a minute. Okay, Bucky, very good. Thank you. Yeah, you've been around. You've been around just about as long as I have with all this stuff. And yeah, you were a part of it when we started out. I can't remember what night it was on that we were doing what was the Society of Broadcast Engineers Net, and then when SkyHUBLink kind of started up, we morphed it into a system net so that everybody on the repeaters could participate, learn more about the repeaters and all that kind of stuff. So, Bucky, my hat's off to you, and thank you very much. I want to thank all the guys who are saying congrats and checking in via the YouTube chat as well. And let's talk to my buddy Gary down in Pueblo West, NC2WX. Of course, Gary is our major domo for the Colorado Severe Weather Net and everything that we do weather-wise here on SkyHUBLink, and he and Brian spearhead that and do a fine job, and that's a daily grind too, and you guys are really appreciated. Gary, good evening. Your absolute favorite thing about amateur radio, and welcome to the net tonight. Glad you could get in here to say goodbye as far as net for me goes. Gary, go ahead, NC2WX, KE0VH. Yeah, I'll show you guys on the screen here, our net logger screen.
KE0VH and the net NC2WX down here, southeast Colorado, Pueblo West to be exact. Well, you know, I've just got to go with what most others have said here, and it's the people, primarily and foremost. I've met well, you know, the amateur radio community is just wonderful from one end to the other. So, so the 3 years I've been on SkyHUBLink, I've met more good people and learned far more than the 10 years prior when I was on mostly standalone repeaters here locally, and certainly widened my friendship list out by leaps and bounds. I came aboard SkyHub when we had some repeater failures locally, and one of the weather spotters down here said, "Hey, go listen to SkyHUBLink." So gave me the frequencies, and when things got quiet here, I went up and listened. Sure enough, wow, I was hooked or whatever. So came aboard SkyHub the next day by contacting you, Jack, and we started that weather net, I think, that day or a day later. Anyway, it's been really good. Like I say, I've learned more here from all the good folks on SkyHUBLink. Also on XLX303 Reflector, the Colorado Digital Multi-Protocol Group, and even out on KCY. I've learned some things there with regard to operating my repeater. So anyway, and yeah, you know, all of this has taken me out to actually owning a repeater when I never had an intention to do that. Anyway, Jack, let me reset here.
Aviation Geek, hey, my buddy in Nashville just checked into the chat on YouTube. Hey, my friend, good to see you, and I'll see you on Wednesday. IRL.
NC2WX, too long-winded here. Jack, I just want to thank you for everything. I'm deeply indebted to you for all you've done, and mostly for your patience in teaching me.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
At any rate, thanks for doing this net. We're going to miss you for sure. Glad you're aboard on every other task, though. Jack, it's back to you in the net. Everyone have a good evening. 7-3 from NC2WX.
Yeah, all right, Gary. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, you know, I'm so proud that I got to meet folks like you and Kat and everybody else down in that area. And, you know, you were instrumental in helping us get those repeaters and Baculite going. You did so much work on the ham shack on the transmitter site down there and everything else that you organized and put together. So, Gary, really, really appreciate all that you've done. As well. And of course, we'll talk to each other on the radio. I'm still going to be around. I'm still going to be here. I'm just not going to be doing this net. So, Gary, thank you very much. All right, next on my list is my good buddy Burness. Hey, Burness, by the way, the Browns are leading the Broncos 10-7 with 4:54 left, but the Broncos are driving down towards the end zone. Let's see what happens here. Burness, good evening. Of course, Burness is net control for the Colorado Astronomy Net here. Burness, you're going to have to think about maybe live streaming that net on YouTube. That might be something to think about. Go ahead and welcome to the net tonight, my friend, from KE0VH.
Hey, Jack. Yeah, don't forget Paul up there.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's one notch ahead, but I'll you can come back to him. But, yeah, I think you're more photogenic than I am. So,
I don't know about that.
I'll stick with for right now. I'll stick with what I do. That might extend the net longer than 2 hours if I got to show. Oh boy, I tell you. Well, Jack, let's see. The same thing everybody else is. The people, I enjoy meeting all the people. Playing with new gadgets, playing with old gadgets as well, and seeing what works and what doesn't work. The experimental side of amateur radio, and seeing how far you can get with the power of a light bulb, or now it's the power of an LED light bulb, even more
Yep.
so. So all of that is definitely been why I've stuck with it. Well, I've stuck with it for the last, 30 years. Well, I guess 34 years now. But I did get my original license back in 1970, and that was part of just listening to shortwave and doing all that kind of stuff way back when. But then got back into it, and you got me re-energized, with bringing the SkyHUBLink, or the astronomy net over to SkyHUBLink a little over 2 years ago, and I really enjoyed that. It just blossomed there, and so I got 3 to 4 times as many check-ins now as I used to get over on the 2-meter RMRL side, and just having a ball. Got me into FT8 and things like that, and just doing all that kind of stuff. Back to you, Jack. This is KI0AR.
Well, Bernice, it's been an honor and a pleasure to not only get to know you, because I heard you many years ago, and I would check in way back when to the astronomy net, and then kind of let it go for a long time. And I was so glad that the association came up, and so glad that the net has been successful over on SkyHUBLink, reaching other countries. I mean, I understand you even had a check-in from South Africa here a couple of weeks ago. It's really great, and it's my honor to get to help the entire amateur radio community, and guys like yourself, of course, to get into new stuff. Glad you're enjoying that FT8 and have worked so many countries, Bernice. Thank you very much. By the way, I want to say hello to a Nashville plane spotter in the YouTube chat as well. Just came up there, and appreciate all you guys in there. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me on the YouTube channel. I would appreciate that. And we'll be live streaming a flight tomorrow night in the iFly 737 MAX. Those of you on radio who haven't had a chance to check out my YouTube channel, I did send out an email today with the link to tonight's stream in there. By the way, the Broncos just scored. It's now 14-10 with 4:03 left in the second quarter. Let me talk to my good buddy Paul. My goodness, Paul, I'm sorry I skipped over you there in the list, but KF0EYS, Paul, are you there? And welcome to the net. What do you love most about amateur radios? Tonight's final KE0VH net topic. Paul, over to you. KF0EYS, KE0VH. All right, let's see if we hear from Paul here. Okay, we had a key up there. Let's okay, one more time. Let me see if Paul, KF0EYS, are you there, buddy, from KE0VH? Get a couple of key ups there. Let's see if he comes back on. Okay. Little noise there. Okay. Okay, well, I guess Paul wasn't able to hang around. We'll leave a space for him and try it again. W7JPJ, John in Littleton. John, welcome to the net. Good evening from K0VH. Okay, let's see if John's going to be there. There he is.
Hey, Jack and everyone. I'm still pretty new to SkyHUBLink and everything, but couple of favorite things about ham radio is connecting with the people. Obviously, get lots of toys to play with, never-ending many. But favorite thing has been able to help Gary and Brian with the Weather Outlook net. Get to learn about weather and help all the Skywarn spotters and everything, and everyone that listens to help them with weather alerts and everything. It's nice to be a part of that. Again, I'm still learning everything. I've been licensed since I think 2013, but didn't really pick anything up until about 2 years ago. So I found SkyHUBLink and just been happy to be part of this system. And Jack, thanks for everything you do for everyone, and gonna miss you. W7JPJ.
Okay, John, well, thank you very much. Very kind of you to say it. Like I said, I'm still going to be around. I'm just not going to be doing the Monday night net, but we'll still be doing all the operations and everything. Let's see. Rocky Mountain Prepper. welcome. Said nothing's coming through the system now. You died out. I'm not sure what you're meaning by that. The YouTube feed, I just checked it. It looked like it's... all right, but we'll continue on here. KE0 SMR, Eric in Colorado Springs. Eric, good evening. Welcome to the SkyHUBLink Monday Night System-Wide Net from KE0VH. All right, we'll see what else happens here. All right. Is he going to be there? There he is.
This is Kilo 1. Kilo 1. Julius Tango drumming camera.
Okay, the Canadian station. We'll go ahead and try to get you on the log here. Give me your call sign very slowly, phonetically, twice, if you would. Very slowly, phonetically, twice. Oh, okay, Wyatt. Yeah, it looks solid. Okay, I see that in the chat. Wyatt in the chat. Thank you very much.
1, Japan, Hunter. Victor, Kilo 1, Juliet, Tango.
Okay.
USL.
Okay, very good. Victor, Kilo 1, Juliet Tango. Okay, and we have you on the check-in list there. John, thank you very much from down under. You also join my good friend Robert, VK2 Delta Yankee. Jeez. Come on, work. Delta Yankee. There we go. Robert's on the list, too. So we've got you on the list. Thanks, Kat. I appreciate the assist there. All right. Let's see if KF0HWV. Wyatt, good evening. Welcome to the net. What do you love most about amateur radio? Wyatt, over to you. Okay, now we'll go up to Wyatt up just southwest of Steamboat, Colorado. See if he comes up on the radio here. Wyatt, are you going to be on the radio? I see on YouTube, but let's see you on the radio there. Are you there? Okay. All right, one more time for KF0 HWV. Wyatt, are you there? Okay, got another key up there. Let's see.
Yeah, Jack, sorry about that. My Echo Link fried out and the base station isn't liking the analog repeater up here today. So, yeah, I'm going to have to say it's going to have to be the people. I'm sounding a little bit like a parrot, but it's just the people. I got my license February of 22. Got my radio about a month, 2 months afterwards as a present. Thank you, Mom, for that. And then after that, whenever I was traveling for sports, I would just program in whatever repeaters were near me while I was going through the area. It was primarily Colorado Connection then, and then I want to say the following spring was when I heard Danny and Robert, I believe, on our local standalone repeater up here talking about a new repeater, and that wound up being the 14525 up in Steamboat. And after that, I just started getting involved with SkyHub a little more, doing a few things here and there, wound up on the severe weather team, helping out with that as much as I could. But yeah, the people are just awesome. I know for a fact that Kat can confirm how much of a reckless child I can be. Because last year I freelanced with laptops, armed with nothing with the radio. And then Ron, KG0REK here in a little bit can vouch that I'm still reckless after the summer. So, yeah, it's just going to have to be the people and the smiles and all the great conversations that follow with it. And, Jack, it's been a pleasure to meet you, and I'm glad I'm able to be here on the last SkyHUBLINK Monday Night Net. Back to you.
Yeah, okay, Wyatt. Very good, very good. Well, it's certainly exciting for me to meet new young people who want to not only get into amateur radio and learn about it, but to help the hobby grow, because, you know, us old guys, we're not going to be here forever. And you new younger guys are the ones that are going to, you know, essentially lead the next generation into amateur radio. So, Wyatt, it's wonderful to know you, and we'll look forward to getting to talk with you some more. This is the Monday Night SkyHUBLINK System-Wide Net. Guys, the last one that I'm going to be doing, we'll see if somebody else takes this net over. If you would like to take this net over, get in touch with me, KE0VH at Outlook.com, KE0VH at Outlook.com. We'd love to have somebody take it over, but if not, maybe another net will fill its place or something will happen. But if you like, and would like to explore that possibility, do get in touch with me. All right, let me see if Marvin in St. Charles, Missouri, AE0 November Oscar, AE0 November Oscar. It's your turn. Welcome to the SkyHUBLINK Monday Night System-Wide Net. All right, let's see if we get that guy in here.
Well, Jack, thanks for doing the net for the last couple of decades. And, yeah, I had a license back in the 60s when I was in high school, but with a lapse, got back into it in about 90, and then lapsed again. And it was fall of 2020 when I learned about the digital learning net, and I've been listening to them ever since. And you know, that's where I learned how to use SkyHub and stuff. And you know, you've been doing great nets, and thank you for your, you know, all the work you put into it. I'm glad to hear you can going to continue working on it in the background. So this is AE0NO, and congratulations, so to speak.
All right, Marvin, thank you very much. AE0NO from K0VH. Sure appreciate that and the kind words. And we'll see what happens down the line with stuff going on. But yeah, I will once again be continuing to be the behind the scenes guy, the major day-to-day operations of SkyHUBLINK. I'm fond of saying, Marvin, that SkyHUBLINK is my full-time, part-time job, because it definitely certainly can. By the way, the Broncos just had a pick six, scored another touchdown, just intercepted the Browns, and now the Broncos are up 21. What's the score again for Cleveland? Let's see, 21-10. There we go with 1 minute 38 in the first half here. All right, let's talk to Ken in Longmont, KF0OVL. KF0OVL, welcome to the net. It's your turn. This is K0VH. Good evening. I want to thank you guys for watching on YouTube as well. Sure do.
From Japan, Victor Kilo 1 Julius Tango from Canada, Australia on the channel as well.
Okay, we acknowledge him. I'll acknowledge him again. Okay. All right, Victor Kilo 1 Julia Tango. Yes, we've got you on the list. We are on NetLogger under SkyHUBLINK System-Wide Net, and we do have you checked in there. Okay, Kenneth must not have been able to hang around. Let's go to KF0SES Marty in Florissant, Colorado. Marty, good evening. Welcome to the net. All right, is he going to be there? Okay, let me stop back up by and see if Paul, KF0EYS, is there. Paul, are you still in there and your comments for the net tonight? Okay, we get a key. Hey, there he is.
Yeah, it was weird. You were talking with one of the gentlemen, and all of a sudden the radio went dead. And I'm looking at it going, I've got signal that's not on my end.
See if I can get a better.
Somebody broke in with a call sign, and I reportedly in the middle of the net was standing by, and when we came back out of it, I heard you. When we came back out of it, I heard you say, "Directly you had to leave." So, I heard with everybody else. It's the people. I've got to meet so many great people, both in person and over the air. But in addition to that, traveling around all over the state, it's just full of people connect in all over the place. From Scotland, South Africa, and it's just really broad and variety. I don't understand the equipment very well, but I really enjoy the people. KFZROEDYS, back to that.
All right. Very good. Yeah, Paul, thank you very much. Thank you. You were kind of noisy there, but pulled you out. Let me change frequencies just a second real quick.
Pulled you out. Let me change frequencies just a second.
See, there's a big delay on that one. Okay, got that squared away. Paul, thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate you, love and appreciate you as always. Glad to be able to speak to you here, and yeah, it's been fun to watch you grow your amateur radio hobby as well, and looking forward to hearing what you do with HF and everything. Paul, thanks so much. KF0 SES, Marty, once more, let's try you. KF0 SES, are you there from KE0VH? Okay, Marty must not be there. All right, then. Let me talk to my buddy Randall up in Newman Lake, Spokane, Washington. Randall, good evening. Randall, it's been such a pleasure to get to meet you and to have you help us with the repeater up there. Randall, good evening. Welcome to the net from K0VH. Yeah, guys, if you want to see where you are, if you're logged in through YouTube, you can go to the
Good evening, Jack.
Yeah, and by the way,
Good
Rob,
evening,
yeah, you're in there. You're just down the list.
Oh, boy, how did we meet? We did this. I was setting up a node that had existed at the radio site, at the transmitter site. And I was setting up a node. I would move that node into my shack. And I was getting that set up, and somehow I ended up on SkyHUBLink, and I think I was doing a signal check. And Jack came on here, and we got to talking over a few weeks, and he invited this repeater. So the guy that owned the repeater, I own the node, the guy that owned the repeater, we talked about it and decided that we would accept the invitation, and this is what we did. And it really breathed some life into a repeater that was dying on the vine. There's not a whole lot of C4FM going on in Spokane County, but there's a lot more now because of what has been happening with SkyHUBLink and the things that people can hear. And there's my phone. And I will call them back. Hang on just a second.
Okay, yeah, we'll wait for Randall there. Just a second. Yeah, okay, Randall, we'll wait for you there. AE7RJ from KE0VH. By the way, guys, if you go to SkyHUBLink.com and go to the Nets page, I do have a link. I do have a link to my YouTube channel there, so you can find the YouTube stream. Live stream of the net tonight. Randall, are you back? AE7RJ from K0VH. Okay, we'll see if Randall comes up. If not, we'll...
I am. That call was from somebody who I can call back. So, anyway, we did this thing. And over a few years, now SkyHUBLink owns the repeater, and I still own the node, and here we are. So this has been pretty great. I've met you, Jack, in person, and I've talked to a lot of people, and this has been great fun. I really enjoyed this. This is more or less where the repeater lives all the time and where my radio lives most of the time. So this is where we are. I've enjoyed this a lot. So your participation in it may be ending, but I'm hoping that the thing continues. So good luck with that. Hey, Jack, before I go, I'd like to ask if, with you not doing SkyHubLink anymore, does this mean you're going to answer your mail better? Y'all have a good evening. AE7RJ.
Randall, I hope so. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was necessarily an issue. Let me do that real quick. But that's been it for me, getting to know everybody, being able to help where and when I can, and may enable me to actually listen to the radio just a little bit more. But again, too, we'll see what happens either with the Monday Night Net or the possibility of somebody doing something else here. So, Randall, thank you very much. Appreciate you, buddy. You've been a great friend, and we'll look forward to a lot more there. Let's talk to Chris in Bloomington, Indiana, KB2 IDX. By the way, still on the list. Let me do this real quick. Still on the list, KB2 IDX, WD0CIV, VK2DY, 82AJ, KE0MIZ, KC0KW, KG0RE, AF0AS, KD4ACG, and VK1JT, and then we'll take some more check-ins, and we'll try to get some analog stuff as well. So with that, next on the list is Chris, KB2 IDX. Chris, good evening. Welcome to the net from KE0VH.
Okay, Jack. Well, first let me congratulate you on 22, 23 years for one net. That's a lot of dedication, man. And, man, I hope I can do it for 22 years. Mostly because that means I would live another 22 years, but, besides that, that's just a lot of dedication. So congratulations. And my favorite thing about ham radio, it's a feeling. When I have learned things, and then I have an opportunity to share the knowledge, or even mentor somebody just coming in, the look on their face at the aha moment. That's the feeling. I like learning more all the time and then being able to turn around and help other people learn. I just really enjoy that feeling. And that's my favorite thing on ham radio. I've been licensed since the 80s and done a little bit of everything except for some of the newer digital HF modes, but I enjoyed it, and I want to make sure everybody else does too. So that's my favorite thing. Back to you, sir, and remind me never to say hi to you in an airport. KB2
Yep, for sure. Oh, yeah, Chris. Don't say hijack in the airport. Not a good idea, especially not on the airplane. But thank you very much. Thanks for the kind words. And, now, Chris, you say you hope you can do it in 20 years. Well, hey, you know what? If you want to take the net over on Monday nights, we'd be happy to discuss that with you or even start a new one. And that essentially goes for everyone. All right, let me talk to my buddy Charles, WD0CIV. Charles, good evening. Welcome to the net from K0VH. See if Charles is still here. If not, we'll go on down the list.
Alrighty, this is WD0CIV. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Let's see, where were we? Basically, I've been in mostly way back when we had AM and single sideband and all kinds of HF stuff. And 50
Then they came to Denver here, got into D-Star, and with the help from Bucky and Jack and Paul and Doug and Kat, I got into a lot more digital stuff. SkyHUBLink is one of them. Anyway, I try to listen to most of the nets I can get on, so I can learn more stuff. And you guys have always helped me out, and I know there's a lot of names I've missed that help me out with DMR radios and stuff like that, and different models of DMR radios too. Anyway, I'm not going to name them all off because there's so many of them. But anyway, they still work. And we got Pi-Star and all that stuff that we learned from Kat and everybody too. Anyway, that's about all I got for this time around. We'll go ahead and turn it back over to KE0 VH. Jack, take it over.
All right, very good. Okay, Charles, thanks, buddy. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, Charles has also helped me with a whole lot of stuff, some amplifiers and other things going on. By the way, the Browns just scored. It's 21-17. Broncos leading going into halftime. There you go. All right, let's go down under now and talk to Robert, who is a long-time visitor with us here from down underway. Robert, how in the world are you? Great to hear you. VK2DY from KE0VH. Welcome to the net.
Yes, KE0VH, VK2DY, Robert in Northwestern. Good afternoon. It is 1:53 p.m. Tuesday afternoon here in Australian Eastern Daylight Time. It is also 31 degrees Celsius, which is about 90 Fahrenheit.
Wow.
As I like to say, it's beginning to feel a lot like...
Hey, my good buddy, Sim CFI is in the chat. Hey, buddy, appreciate you checking in tonight.
Doing fine here, yes. Enjoying retirement. I'm coming up on 10 years of retirement now. So,
oh, wow. Good for him.
Best decision I've ever made. Anyway, I understand the question is, what do I like most about amateur radio? I think that was what the question was. And so I'm going to have to agree with what I've heard other people say. It's the people. I've moved back and forth.
Pretty unanimous in that.
Continents.
Pretty unanimous in that.
And I've always had a ham community to get into when I've moved, and it's always provided an instant set of people that many of whom share ideas and interests with me. So I very much think that it is the people that make amateur radio interesting and fun, and what I most appreciate about it. And I appreciate you for all your years of service with this net. That's a wonderful thing, and I'm sad to see you're passing it on, but I'm happy for the years that you did put on this net. Thank you very much for your service to the hobby. VK2DY.
Very nice, very nice. VK2DY from K0VH. Robert, it's been a pleasure and a privilege to have you on board with us. You've been very faithful for a lot of years here, checking in on Monday night, Tuesday, late morning, early afternoon for you, and without a doubt, appreciate your presence here. Robert, great to hear you tonight. We'll look to talk to you just for common every day sometime here on SkyHUBLink. All right, let me get to my buddy Stuardo up in Rybrook, New York, 82 AJ. He and his son run a repeater up there that is connected to SkyHUBLink, and we're so glad to have them aboard with us. 82 Alpha Juliet. Stuardo, good evening and welcome to the net from K0VH.
Yes, I did, Kevin. Yeah, thank you. Does it still say Rybrook, New York? I didn't realize it because we have, as you know, we live in Switzerland primarily. But no, it actually, the repeater is located in New Haven County, Connecticut. And if we're not there, then we are upstate New York, about 60 miles north of Albany. But anyway, I think the original question was about ham radio. So I can't think of one particular thing I like more than other. When Robert and I go out anywhere, even when we get on the tram and go into, you would maybe not know the Zurich HB, which is the main train station in Zurich. Everywhere we go around Switzerland, we're on radio all the time. So a lot of the people who know us by the people the boy and the adult that have a radio. And what I really like about it is, I think I said this once before on the net, is that in Switzerland, the main university has a university department dedicated to ham radio, and the staff police have the most incredibly expensive antenna system, and they run a repeater that basically supports anything. Yeah, they are HB9 SP. They even have a dedicated police website just for the repeater system.
Oh, wow.
But even here in the States, you know, Robert's repeater system, he put it in at 9 years old, a brand new repeater system, and he absolutely will not have that on unless it's connected to SkyHub. He's so solidly dedicated. Let me drop for a minute so I don't time out the repeater. I'll come right back. Yeah, so just a lot of different things, and I do miss the time I get to spend in the past on HF. I really enjoy working HF. It's really nice to have. And I'd like to mention something that we've talked about, but for everyone in the net to hear, in case somebody is struggling with the more recent changes by ISPs putting in CGNAT, and they have problems trying to connect, for example, with WiresX because there are ports that just don't work anymore. As you know, Jack, we set up earlier this year in an AWS Business Cloud environment a virtual server connected into a data, it's in a data center, so there's no CGNAT, and it runs a commercial VPN. I have an unused license that's never going to get used, and if there's someone there at SkyHub that is struggling to get a connection up or get something working properly, they could easily just download the client itself configures because it's driven out of a business cloud, and they could use it. They're welcome to use it. It will be free of charge. Like I say, we just have one license left over, and we're never going to use it. It's up 24/7. So if somebody can use that, by all means, reach out to me. I'll put my email out there, but I won't be reachable on it for the next few days. But that email address, if you want to jot it down, is my Swiss call sign, HB9GZO at Global Markets. That's market with an S on the end, globalmarkets.ch. Back over to you, 82AJ.
Okay, Stuardo. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for the offer, and yeah, we'll definitely, that'll be out over my YouTube channel and also over the radio here. So appreciate that so much, and Stuardo. You and Robert are doing a wonderful job with that repeater up there. It's been a joy and a privilege to be associated with you, and thank you so much for being part of SkyHUBLink. You are the most Eastern full-time repeater on SkyHUBLink. So thank you very much, Stuardo. Appreciate it without a doubt. All right, let's talk to my buddy Rob, KE0MIZ, up in Wellington, north of me, north of the Denver metro area here. Welcome to the net, Rob. Thanks for being here. What's going on in your world? What do you love most about amateur radio? Go ahead.
Well, good evening, Jack. Dang, I thought you forgot me, but I'm here now. Greetings. KE0MIZ here. I want to say special thanks to Kat for continuing to log these nets. It takes a little bit of
patience and listening skills to get this stuff logged in there. But good on you there, Kat. Thank you very much. And hello to everybody on the net. I'm sitting up here just north of Wellington, Colorado. I'm monitoring on 447-800, the 448-400, and I'm coming into the system on my hotspot tonight. Jack, congratulations on such a fine career, well-distinguished career with the SkyHUBLink. We're going to miss you on the nets, but I know I'll be able to catch you in the air on your flight simulator streaming stuff there. Anyway, I mean, like I said before, I'm seriously impressed with your setup there, man. That's really impressive. I'm envious. I've only got a yoke. I got a throttle quadrant and a switch panel, a 21-inch monitor. So that's what we play with over here with the flight simulator anniversary special. 1982 version 1.0 flight sim. I had that on a 5 1/4-inch floppy disk, running it on a what would have been similar to a Commodore 64, a four-color CGA monitor. Graphics were horrible. Lots of lag. But anyway, it was fun, and it has progressed. And like I say, yeah, I'm really impressed with your setup there. Let me take a pause here before I time out. KE0MIZ. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's all right. Rob, go ahead. You bet. Okay, there he is.
KE0MIZ here. I'm back. Where was I? Oh, boy. Yeah, right on. Okay, cool. The favorite thing about the ham radio or whatever goes on with the radios is, first of all, the camaraderie that goes along with the friendships. And, you know, the chase of the HF, if you're into HF, that's really cool. The anticipation, waiting for conditions to open up. And, well, actually my life revolves around HF, around ham radio, if you will. Radios are turned on pretty much 24/7, well, as long as I'm out here, which is pretty close. 18, 20 hours a day I'm listening. Let's see here. Where else was I going to go? Yeah, tinkering with the antennas, trying to get something to work. I've got a couple of projects out in the garage. I went back to playing around with trying to get a 11-meter radio tuned up and broadcasting or transmitting on a little 11-meter CB antenna, which is an extension like an old TV rabbit ear antenna type deal, and it's fun. I'm playing with that one. Anyway, Jack, you will be missed on the nets for sure. I know like I said, I know we'll be able to catch you in the air on your streaming video for flight simulators, and I've been taking up a little bit more time than I probably should have. Well, like I say, Jack, thank you for being there for everybody for all these years, and we're going to miss you anyway. 73's to you. KE0MIZ, right back to you there, Jack.
Yeah, okay, Rob, no worries at all. No worries at all. I appreciate you, brother, and thanks for being here and for the kind words. And, yeah, I look forward to having you, not only check into the live streams, which once again tomorrow night on my YouTube channel, going to be going from Denver to Nashville, KDEN to KBNA in the iFly 737 MAX in honor of my real-life flight. The next day on Wednesday, I've got to go to Nashville, and then I'm going to visit my mom in Chattanooga and fly back on Monday. But that'll be fun. Really appreciate you being here tonight, Rob. And yeah, the flight sim is part of what I'm going to be doing on Monday nights there. So, Rob, thank you very much. Okay, let's see. KC0KW, my buddy Jerry in Kansas City. How about them Chiefs? I tell you. So excited about the Chiefs. I'm excited about my Broncos, too, of course, but I really want the Chiefs to three-peat this year. So, Jerry, are you with us? Did you hang in there? KC0KW from K0VH. Welcome to the net. So let's see if he's here with us. Okay, one more time, KC0KW. Jerry, are you there from K0VH? Okay. Well, I guess Jerry couldn't stick around, but Jerry, sure do appreciate you, buddy, and all you do for KC Wide, without a doubt. KG0REK, Ron over in Hayden, Colorado. Ron, it's your turn. Had a big, huge list tonight. Thanks for being here, Ron. Your comments for the net from K0VH. All right, let's see if Ron is there. Okay. Well, I tell you, tonight's net list is kind of like one of Burness's long Colorado astronomy net list. We'll see you. AF0AS, my good buddy Dave. Dave, how in the world are you? Are you there? Did you hang in with me? Dave up in Evergreen. Dave, again, thank you so much for the other day down with the flight simulators and the grand tour there and all that. Dave, how are you? Welcome to the net from K0VH. See if Dave is here. Oh, there's our little key up. There's Dave.
Today's topic, yeah, probably the people I run into on the radio is probably one of the biggest reasons for that, and just generally being able to communicate in areas where I don't necessarily have good coverage from any other communication systems on some of my long road trips. Other than that, I don't have a whole lot for the net tonight. Probably more to talk to you about tomorrow, but I'll send it back to the net.
Okay, Dave. Yeah, very good, very good. Well, we can talk on the phone, too, for a minute after the net if you want. I am going to wrap the net up around 8:30 here. Let's see. Matthew checking in on YouTube, KD0 Bravo Uniform. Matt, be sure to get in here. I will take one more round of check-ins here before we're done. Dave, thanks. We'll talk here. Let's talk to Jason in Hudson, Florida. Jason, KD4ACG. Welcome to the net, my friend. How are you from K0VH? Go ahead. It's your turn.
Well, thanks, Jack. Good evening to you and everybody on the net from KD4ACG. I think I'm in Florida this week. And congratulations to you on a 20-plus year run. Sorry to see you go from the net, but I guess I say all good things must come to an end. We will look forward to hearing you wherever you go. What do I like about the hobby? Well, no matter if it's an HF rig with a big antenna outside or in the attic or whatever, or whether I'm just throwing my HT in the laptop bag when I'm traveling somewhere, I like the fact that I can be connected almost anywhere. And there are not many places that I go that I can't get into something. I mean, I might need a hotspot for it. I might have the benefit of HF. I might have the benefit of repeaters in the area. Like this Thursday when I head up to Denver and then up to the mountains on Saturday. I like that I can always stay in touch some form or another in the hobby. And you know I go a lot of places. I just got back 3 weeks ago. I was in Kotzebue, Alaska 1 week. I was in Miami, Florida the week after. And if you want something to confuse your body, that's what you do. But like I said, we're coming up to see you guys in Denver and looking forward to it. And we will definitely be making use of the repeaters of SkyHub while I'm in range. So thank you for your facilities while I'm up there. Thank you for the net. Thank you for teaching me a lot since I got into Wires X and Fusion about 3 or so years ago. Stand by while I reset. Found the SkyHub net on one of the websites with a list of nets. Joined in, enjoyed it. I have been checking in whenever I can as my schedule allows. Learned a lot, and like Kat and a couple of other people, it was one of the things that inspired me to go down the Wires X rabbit hole.
I got a Wires X Note here in the house, the FT991, and assorted other radios to keep me connected wherever I am. So that's the story from here. Again, look forward to talking to everybody, and who knows, maybe even meeting somebody while I'm up there on this week. I'll be in Denver Thursday, Friday before I head up the mountain on Saturday, but we'll definitely be on the air. Take care, best wishes, and once again, congratulations, and we'll look for you later. KD4ACG.
All right, Jason, thank you very much. Sure, appreciate you. And, yeah, we'll look forward to maybe getting to have an eyeball QSO with you sometime. That would be absolutely wonderful when you're passing through here, maybe on your way up to Dillon Silverthorne or whatever the case may be. You actually drive right by me. I live just right off I-70. So, Jason, thanks for being here. Appreciate your kind words. All right, let's talk to John Victor Kilo 1 Juliet Tango. John, if you're still with us from down in Ainsley, Australia, down under, mate. VK1JT from K0VH, your comments for the net tonight.
KG4, VDI, I think. I can't remember really that was one of it. My name's John Juliet Oscar Hotel November. I'm located in Canberra, the capital city of Australia, and I'm coming to you. Sorry, I'm right Droid Star tonight. And yeah, I'm just setting up a repository on GitHub for myself for a modified version of Droid Star that I made. And can help to run on the Linux desktop. It's for people with the Linux that want to get it going. So I've got that set up and there's an alarm going on outside. No, don't stop. Anyway, I'll start with back to net control. This is VK1JT.
All right, John. Well, it's wonderful to have you on the net tonight and on the live stream. Sure appreciate you checking in with us and hanging in there all the way from down under, way down there in Australia. So, John, thank you very much. Great to hear you tonight. And, we'll look forward to maybe hearing you on SkyHubLink a little more often for Common Every Day. This is the SkyHubLink Monday Night System-Wide Net. This is Jack, K0VH in Wheat Ridge, Colorado. Guys, doing my last Monday night net after about 20 years there. We are live streaming on YouTube tonight, so let's take another round of check-ins. Last round of check-ins here. If you'd like to check in and be part of the net, please go ahead. Once again, I'll have kind of a wrap-up after we get everybody checked in and talked to here, but want to give everybody an opportunity before I wrap the net up tonight here in just a few more minutes. So with that, if you'd like to check in, please call with your call sign phonetically twice. Analog, digital, doesn't matter where you are, how you're coming in. Let's get you on the net tonight. Go ahead. Your call sign phonetically twice. This is K0VH. And I will write those down here.
Alpha Delta 8 Golf. Alpha Delta 8 Golf.
Alpha Delta 8 Golf. All right, we've got him.
Charlie 0, Lima Charlie Delta. Charlie 0, Lima Charlie Delta.
Oh my gosh, there's my buddy Derek way up north. How about that? That's good.
Net control, please copy Victor Kilo 6, Bravo, Quebec, Quebec.
Bravo, Quebec,
Kilo
Quebec.
6, Bravo, Quebec, Quebec.
Okay.
Reg, Western Australia.
Wow, Western Australia. That's pretty cool.
Delta Bravo, Kilo 0, Delta Bravo.
Okay, I think that was Kilo 0 Delta Bravo. Okay, let me hold up here for just a minute and tell you who I've heard so far. Alpha Delta 8 Golf, Kilo Charlie 0, Lima Charlie Delta. My goodness, Derek, it's so great to hear you, buddy. How about that? VK6 BQQ, and I believe that last one, it was pretty noisy, kind of tough to pull out. Kilo 0 Delta Bravo. Kilo 0 Delta Bravo. Is there anybody else who would like to check in? Last round of check-ins for the net tonight. Please call now from K0VH.
For Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf Victor November. Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf Victor November.
Whiskey Hotel
Sam
6.
in Maui.
Wow. Somebody in Maui, Hawaii.
Oscar 4, Bravo, Zulu, Bravo, Tango 4, Phoenix, St. Pete, Littleton, Colorado, over.
Okay, in Littleton, I didn't quite get the last bit of his call sign. Okay, let me hold up there. That Kilo Oscar 4 in Littleton. Can you come back a little slowly with your call sign phonetically twice, please?
This is Kilo Oscar 4, Bravo, Zulu, Bravo.
Okay.
Kilo Oscar 4, Bravo, Zulu, Bravo.
Okay.
Name is JP, and I'm located in Littleton, Colorado on an HD. Over.
Okay, Kilo Oscar 4, Bravo, Zulu, Bravo. Okay, I got you that time. Thanks very much. We got you in there. Let's see. It says John from Raleigh, North Carolina, but you say you're in Littleton, so yeah, must not have changed your call sign over. All right, let's see. Is there anybody else? Anybody else? Last round to check in. Somebody's going to have the last word with me tonight because, once again, this is my final Monday night net. Anybody else would like to check in, please call now. We'll get you on the list. Well, all right then. Well, Kat, if you'll hang in there, I'd kind of like to talk to you before I go and we close the net down. So, Kat, I'm going to let you have the last word, actually. But let's go back to the top of this list and talk to Alpha Delta 8 Golf. Alpha Delta 8 Golf, David in Cleveland, Ohio. Dave, welcome to the net. Our question for the net tonight is, what is your absolute favorite thing about amateur radio? So that's the final question tonight. Dave, go ahead in Cleveland, Ohio from K0VH. Welcome to the net. And we'll see what we get here.
Oh, well, thank you very much. My favorite thing about amateur radio, I don't know, I have a lot of favorite things about amateur radio. Probably the fact that there's 100 different things you can do in the hobby.
Fair enough.
And it's all valid ham radio. I spend a lot of time tinkering on repeaters. Skyward is what got me into the hobby, and public service, of course, is a lot of fun. If I had to pick, I'd say tinkering with repeaters is my favorite thing. This is my first time checking in. I had never heard of SkyHub before, but I stumbled across your website, so I thought I would check in. And I'm sorry that this is both the first and the last time I'm going to check into one of your nets. And I'll send it back to you. This is ADHE.
Yeah, well, Dave, once again, I've been doing this for nigh on 20 plus years, and yeah, it's time to wrap it up and move on to some other things. Hey, my buddy Tyler in the YouTube chat there. Tyler, welcome. Glad you're watching tonight. Dave, it's been a good long run. We've had a great time. I'm still, once again, for those who might not have heard yet, going to be still doing all the behind-the-scenes stuff, the general day-to-day operations of SkyHUBLink, new repeater site development, general odds and ends to keep the system running. I'm still going to be doing all that. I'm just not going to be doing the Monday Night Net anymore. So, Dave, thanks for being here. Oh, my goodness, I am so thrilled to get to talk to Derek up in the Dakotas there, up in North Dakota. My goodness, up in the cold country. KC0LCD. Derek, how in the world are you, my friend, and the family and everybody doing? Go ahead, it's your turn. Welcome to the net from K0VH. Yeah, this is pretty cool to get to hear Derek in here.
So what I'll do, we'll get in here on EchoLink. And haven't got any repeaters up here linked up yet, but maybe someday soon. But yeah, glad I was able to catch your last net, and ham radio has been a really neat opportunity to be able to hear a need and fill a need. That's kind of neat thing, being able to get people communicating or provide communication like public service and stuff. It's been great, and yeah, it's definitely always been good working with you, and maybe working in the future here with getting something linked up here or something, but things are pretty spread out up here, so it's hard to hit repeaters. Have to carry a hot link, or maybe I'll get HF going. You got any HF up to the system yet? KC0 LCD.
Derek, you really made my night. Really made my night coming in here. I appreciate it so much. I'll tell you, I really, it's so good to hear from you. I'm a little bit lost for words there. Really appreciate it, my friend. Give my best to the wife and the family and everybody. Hope you're doing well, all the kids, and hope your work is going well, Derek. So good to hear you. Thanks for being here. Merry Christmas, by the way. Merry Christmas. I appreciate it. All right, let's talk to Victor Kilo 6 Bravo, Quebec down under VK6BQQ. Welcome to the final, anyway, KE0VH net control, SkyHublink Monday Night Net. Go ahead, VK6BQQ. Reginald down under from KE0VH. All right, let's hear from Reggie down under. Okay, Rob, you sent a screenshot. Hey, thanks. Aviation Geek. Let's see, I'm 64 now, so no, more like
I'll give you a little bit of
early 40s. Let's call it early 40s.
To nets that I've had over the years. I got things developed and that carried on for 23 years. I'm presently at 1,200 weeks consecutive around the world. We did what we called the Friday night tech net, along with the Flying Pig net. And this week we're coming up to 1,200 weeks consecutive around the world. So I appreciate your efforts, and my goodness, it's been quite a trip, that's for sure. But to do the nets that we've been doing over the years, it's absolutely fantastic. And amateur radio, best hobby in the world, as I say. So really good to have you aboard, and we do a thank you for that. For those interested, QRZ.com, VK6BQQ, there is a website, gives you a little bit of stories about our aviation end of things. But excellent, kudos to you, sir, and all the very best. K0VH from Victor Kilo 6, Bravo, Quebec. Bridge here in Jandakot, West Australia.
Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, Reg. Hey, that is very, very cool, sir. Thanks for being here tonight. Yeah, as a matter of fact, my YouTube website is kind of dedicated to flight simulation for aviation. And if you get a chance to check that out, it's Captain Jack, CAPN Jack, FLTSIM, CAPN Jack, JACK, FLTSIM, flight simulation abbreviated there. But if you check that out on YouTube, you can see my channel. That's where this net is being live streamed at the moment. And you can see all my previous flight streams and more to come. We'll have another one tomorrow night. I'll be starting that at 6 o'clock Mountain Time on my YouTube channel. We're going to fly a 737 MAX jet from Southwest Airlines from Denver to Nashville in honor of my real-life flight the next day. So, Reggie, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Reg. Thanks for being here. All right, let's talk to Matt in Erie. KD0 Delta Bravo Uniform, KD0 DBU. Matt, good evening. Welcome to the net. Your comments tonight. Okay, is he there? I guess. All right, he must not be there. Let's talk to Sam in Kahului. Kahului. Sam, you're going to have to tell me how to pronounce that. Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Victor November. Welcome to the SkyHublink Monday Night System-Wide Net from K0VH.
Okay, KE0VH, WH6GBN. Hopefully I'm being heard. Yeah, I noticed I just got onto the Wires X side of things here, and I noticed that there is a little bit of a lag, but and I also just didn't hear you transmit on All-Star as you passed it over to me, but I heard you on Wires X, so that's very odd. So I'm not sure quite what's going on there, but luckily I could jump in here and not miss my round. Yeah, the town is pronounced Kahului, so it's just Kahu and then Louis, like Louis C.K. or whatever. And then, yep, just got back from work and just tuned on in. So yeah, I can confirm that there's latency going on. And what else is going on? Oh yeah, I got home today, you know, going to the backyard, and then one of the antennas is askew a little bit, so I got to figure out. I think the mast that it's on just kind of slid down a little bit. So, other than that, perfect weather out here right now, and I don't want a Chiefs repeat, and I don't know who. Like, I've never heard of a Denver Bronco fan that would cheer on the Chiefs. I don't know. That's very odd, but all good fun. And YouTube, you gotta let me know how to get that algorithm working in your favor there, because I have plenty of music videos on there and no hits, barely. And it's not that the material's garbage or anything. It's just, I don't know. It's hard to get hits on YouTube nowadays. I don't know. It's all like pre-programmed, or I don't know, advertising. I don't get it. But all right, thank you for running that, and hopefully I'm being heard. I'm on Wires X now. I'm also monitoring with All-Star. So I had to pick up my other radio to make this transmission. So hopefully the lag isn't that bad, and I'll send it back to you. KE0VH, WH6GBN.
Wow, Sam, I'm glad to hear from you. Hey, you know what? We're going to have to talk, because I'm all the time looking for new people who want to have their music featured, and I'll be happy to use it as background music on my live stream. Send me an email, ke0vh@outlook.com. And once again, you can find my channel. By the way, it is listed on our website under the Nets page, which I do have some information at the top of that and a link to my YouTube channel. But yeah, Sam would love to talk to you. All right, let's talk to Kilo Oscar 4 Bravo Zulu Bravo, Jean-Philippe in Littleton here. Welcome to the SkyHUBLink Monday Night System-Wide Net. And then I want to talk to Kat before we're done. We're going to wrap it up. Go ahead, Jean-Philippe. Welcome to the net. Your comments.
Hey, KO4 visiting here. I'm accessing the net from an All-Star link from a local region. And my favorite thing about how I do it basically that it's the infinite rabbit hole. It's actually a rabbit hole. But it will never get out of it.
Whoop. Oh, that's right. It went over for the Rocky Mountain Radio. Yeah, okay, Jean-Philippe, welcome. You are making your repeater. It's a little noisy, but you are making it there. Thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for jumping on a SkyHUBLink repeater. Well, guys, that kind of comes to the end of our check-in list tonight. 30 check-ins total. Really appreciate all of you being here for my final net as net control for the SkyHUBLink Monday Night System-Wide Net. Once again, if anybody would like to take this net over and kind of do it on your own, we would be happy to continue it on. I'd be happy to feed you with information on SkyHUBLink and things going on. And, of course, there's so much information on our webpage at skyhublink.com that'll kind of keep you up to date on that. We really try very hard, and this is part of what takes a lot of my time, too, keeping our repeaters page and the status of those repeaters updated. One of the things that I always hated was when I would see somebody's webpage for amateur radio and they had not updated it in months, if not even years. So many times I saw that, and you didn't even know if these people were active or if they were still doing what they're doing. But we try to do that very diligently with SkyHUBLink, and you can always count on that, at least as long as I'm around. So, Kat, with that, I think I'm going to let you help me wrap up the net here, and want to thank you for all the time that you've spent logging for me, doing net logger for some of the other nets on here. I know that you and Earl are kind of getting into a few other things there, and you've got a lot of POTA and HF that you're doing. But, Kat, I just want to thank you very, very publicly for not only being such a wonderful friend and helping out in so many occasions, but also for all that you do behind the scenes for SkyHUBLink. W0KPH from KE0VH. Okay, are we going to get Kat back in there? She is.
Well, Jack, you're making me blush. I don't know how I can follow up on that. Just can say that none of this would have been possible without the help and support that I had getting into this ham radio rabbit hole and loving every minute of it. And you and the people I've met on SkyHUBLink have been a part of that, and will continue to be a part of that. That's how it's going to be. It just might not be on a Monday night net. And with that, I'm going to toss it back to you, Jack. I'll send the list to you so you can mail it out one more time. This W0KPH. Jack, we do appreciate you. Back to you.
Okay, Kat. Well, thank you very much, my good friend. I really appreciate you. So many people that I'd like to thank over the years that I'm not going to be able to think of everybody's name. But those of you who know me and know me personally know that amateur radio is a passion for me, reaching out to people, being able to share a good community, a really friendly community, a really open community via amateur radio is, to me, what it's all about. And I've always said that, you know what? I don't want us to ever be a good old boys group, but I want us to be welcoming. I want new people to come in and feel comfortable getting on the air and talking to people and being made to feel welcome and at home on this linked repeater system, SkyHUBLink. And to me, that's most important. I've almost felt like it's a life's ministry that the good Lord has given to me over the years, and will continue to be on the air, pick up the microphone, talk to whoever comes on. But we're going to put this net back on the shelf. And once again, if somebody wants to take it over, or if somebody wants to start even a new net here on Monday nights on SkyHUBLink, send me an email, ke0vh@outlook.com. I'm real easy to find. I'm almost always monitoring when I'm awake. So there you go. Unless I'm upstairs with the wife or doing some household projects, that sort of thing. Let me reset here real quick. Okay, with everybody there is to thank, I'll go start off with Skylar, W0SKY, Jeremy, W0JRL, Kat, W0KPH, Gary, Brian, everybody behind the scenes, Bernice with SkyHUBLink, all the people that help us. We've got even so many people you don't know about. Go to the thank you page at skyhublink.com and see some of the people that are sponsoring your repeater operations to be able to, SkyHUBLink really doesn't pay any rent, really doesn't pay any electricity, really doesn't pay any internet, anything like that at all. It's all donated, and we've got a lot of folks behind the scenes who help make that happen. And, we're a 501c3. We are a Colorado recognized charity, if you will. Charity organization, but we're here to serve the amateur radio community, and we're here to serve you. Amateur radio, one of the finest hobbies, and more than that, as a friend told me one time, this is not just a hobby. This is a way of life, and it certainly is for me. And once again, I most of all thank the Lord Jesus for allowing me to do this, for allowing me to be part of this community. And once again, I want to thank you, those of you who get on the repeaters, those of you who use them, who pick up this thing we call a microphone and talk to people and welcome friends. Let's just always remember what SkyHUBLink is all about. So with that, guys, God bless you. 73 from the underground bunker here in Wheat Ridge, Colorado. And I'll see you on the radio here. All right? Good night. God bless. This is KE0VH. And for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much for being here, too. And hopefully I'll see you on a live stream here on the Captain Jack channel. I'm going to drop that down, and we'll see y'all later.